to do that? I still can't.
You have to click the video. There is and then there's video settings. Go to video settings.
Okay.
Just to let everybody know, we are live now.
Yeah, we can start. Yeah.
Okay. Good morning. My name is Shagun and I work at SI UK in the marketing team. We have Chi and Tush, who are the representatives from on campus. Can I request them to please unmute their mic and introduce yourselves?
Yeah, so first I would like to thank everyone for joining today's webinar. I am today's guest speaker. My name is Chi and I'm the student recruitment manager at On Campus. So I have been working in higher education for nearly 6 years. Enjoying speaking with students, inspiring them to on their study choices. So we also have our special guest speaker, Tush, joining today's webinar. Tush is our student recruitment manager at On Campus Loughborough. So Tush, would you like to introduce yourself as well to our online audience?
Yes, hi there. Thank you, Chi. So I'm Tush and I'm the student recruitment manager specifically for On Campus Loughborough. So I will take you through about On Campus Loughborough, and any questions that you have, you can just drop in the chat box. Is it, Chi, we do have a chat box, isn't it, to drop? Yeah. So yeah.
So today we will be talking about study with On Campus, and we'll be sharing with you 2 top university options, a few with On Campus that will help you to achieve more. Quick background around On Campus. On Campus is partnership between many of the world leading university and Cambridge Education Group. On campus centers are based on university campuses throughout the UK, Europe, and USA. And we teach pre-university programs leading to a wide range of undergraduate and master degrees at leading universities across UK and US and Europe. So our programs are designed specifically for international students who do not meet the entry requirements for direct entry to university studies, but will perform as good as those students. So you will be benefit from the support we offer in preparing you to progress to your choosing university. So I will hand it over back to Tush to introduce you our first university today.
Thank you, Chi. So before that, I'm sorry I was not well, so excuse me if I cough in between, and she helped me if I had to stop in between. So I'll share my PPT with you all. And if you have any questions, you can ask, we will answer. Can you see my screen? Chi, is it okay? All right, okay. And behind me is Loughborough as well, the beautiful campus, the old campus that we are preserving. Nevertheless, I'll show you our campus. And if you have heard about Loughborough, I'm sure it's one of the top universities in the UK, a top 10 university consecutively for the 8th year now. So I'll take you through Loughborough now. So we do have 2 campuses, one in Loughborough. As you know, Leicestershire, if you would have heard University of Leicester, that's the county Loughborough is located. And also we do have a London campus. Nevertheless, we haven't started our foundation or pre-masters program in the London campus as yet, but in future, hopefully. And yes, so up until now, our first semester, we started our foundation and pre-masters in Loughborough University itself, which is in Leicestershire. And we do have students more than 18,000, and we do have a good diversification, whereas students coming from 125 countries and 3,600 international students, which will help our students to be very competitive and shine in their academics. And this is our campus. As you can see, it's one of the best green space university in the UK. As you can see, why it's so green is we cannot talk about Loughborough without talking about sports for more than 10 minutes. It's #1 university for sports in the world. So why it's so green, as you can see, we have a tennis page, football page, cricket page, and that's where the top leading athletes would come and get themselves trained. So on a normal day, you will bump into a famous football player or a cricket player or any athlete that they would get trained themselves in the pitches or in the gym. So it's one of the best green space university. And taking you through the rankings, as you can see, we are a top 10 university, and we are a best university in the world for sports related subjects. And I will take you through subjects separately. And we have 7 Queen's Anniversary Awards, which is a very prestigious award in the UK. And we are quietly in par with Cambridge and Oxford as well, whereas they have like 12 and 16 awards, and we do have 7. So hopefully we'll reach there. So yeah, it's one of prestigious awards given. And we do have these rankings as well from different entities. Again, we are within top 10 to top 15. And this is our school and faculties. As you can see, our niche programs in Loughborough. We do have business, humanities, engineering, life science, and art and design. And as talking about business, we are triple accredited in Loughborough, whereas there's only 1% of universities in the world which are triple accredited in the world, and Loughborough is one of that. We are in that 1%. We are triple accredited, and also we are top 10 in the UK for business related program, 7th for marketing, top 15 for economics, top 10 for business and management, top 20 for accounting and finance. So very strong programs. And we have the bachelor's, which is 4 years, because why we do have a compulsory placement year in the 3rd year of the program. And hence why the business program, if you can see it, Loughborough has 4 years. And also humanities and social science, we are very strong when it comes to criminology. We are 3rd in the UK. Communication and media, we are #1, top 10 in the UK for psychology, where we are more in par with Birmingham as well. And geography and environmental, we are top 10. Top 5 for student satisfaction in history. So humanities and social sciences, again, we are top 10 to top 15 in the UK. And also aeronautical engineering, we are top 10 in the UK for aeronautical and manufacturing engineering. So it's one of a very strong program in Loughborough. So the fees that you can see, the international fee, that's the direct fee, not the foundation. Chi, are you speaking? You're on mute. Okay, sure. And also mechanical engineering and electronical engineering. Again, we are top 10 and top 5 in the UK, as you can see. Life sciences, we are top 10 in the UK for biomedical sciences. We are well known for biomedical in the UK. So it's one of our strong programs as well. And top 10 for medical technology and bioengineering, top 15 UK for anatomy and physiology, 3rd in the UK for sports science. And one more thing I would like to add, we are almost like a Russell Group, but mostly everybody gets confused Loughborough with the Russell Group University. But we are not a Russell Group, because why? We do not have programs like medicine and law. So we do have life science program. And we are again very strong and within top 15 in the UK. And for our engineering and STEM students, we have a STEM lab, which is 17 million investment, and it's a modern building, and our on-campus students can access that nevertheless. And sports sciences, as I said, we have to speak about sports when it comes to Loughborough. We are #1 in the world for sports related subjects, and University of Year for sports. Computer science, again, a very strong program. We are 100% of computer science research impact related, world leading or internationally excellent. So we do have 3 research centers, which are world leading research centers for computer science, and top 15 in the UK for computer science and information. So normally a graduate, after their graduation, a starting salary for a starter would be 30,000, which is, I think, comparatively a very good salary in the UK for a starter. So basically, a Loughborough student, a graduate, would earn a starting salary from 29,000, which is really great, I think. And again, after sports, I would say our art and design programs are really strong, because why, we are top 5 in the UK. And some of our programs are number 1 in the art and design is fashion and designing. We are number 1 in the UK as well. And also we are top 35 in the world for art and design by QS World Ranking, which is a good thing. And also students can, they would have a exhibition each year where they can submit their work of art and get highlighted from by employers. And also we do not require a portfolio when it comes to our foundation students. We do not require a portfolio to get into our foundation program. Meanwhile, I think Loughborough directly as well, they do not require a portfolio, only for a couple of programs that they will need a portfolio. In that case, on campus, we do help the student to do the portfolio according to the university standards, and we guarantee progression as well. So as you can see, there we are, first in the UK for fashion and textile, first in the UK for design and crafts, and first in the UK for art and design. Architecture, we are first in the UK for graduate prospects in architecture, and we are top 100 in the world for architecture. Second in the UK for building, and top 10 in the UK for town and country planning. So talking about rankings, as you see, be it the university, be it the programs, we are always within top 10, top 15, or top 5, or number 1 in the UK. So other than rankings, I know students would love to know about employability. So Loughborough has 96% employability, whereas the graduates will get employed within 3 to 6 months after their graduation. And also, we do have a placement year for all the programs in Loughborough, and students can take it or opt out of it, but business program placement year is compulsory. But other programs, the student can take it or finish it within the timeline. And they do have study abroad options as well. So students can take 6 months placement year, 6 months study abroad, or the whole year placement year, or the whole year study abroad. We do have universities affiliated overseas, so the students can progress to those universities, study, and come back and do their final year. And we are number 1 in the UK for student and connection. Why? Because we do have career fairs each year where 300 plus employers would participate. And you can meet the employers, submit your CVs, get spot on interviews or offer letters whatsoever. So placement year, Loughborough students would love to take the placement year because it's a paid placement year. And once they come back to their final year, they can excel in their academics because they do have the industry experience already. And mostly students would go back to the same company after graduation as well. So the opportunities are really high for a Loughborough student. And Loughborough campus, talking about the campus, as I've said, it's one of the best green spaces in the UK. And it's really, really huge. We are located in 523 acre. So from one end to the other, it takes 1 hour to travel. So we do have shuttle services available for our students. Every 10 minutes, free of charge, you can get in and hop down anywhere that you want to. But nevertheless, our on-campus students would have the accommodation in the center of the campus. So it's just 10 minutes walking distance to the class. So And talking about on-campus Loughborough, how we can help you is when you do not have your entry requirements, you can come and do your foundation or pre-masters with us and then progress to your relevant degrees. And we do have an extended program where students do not have IELTS entry requirements, can do their English session, which is a 3-term program, and then progress to their relevant degrees as well. So as you can see, this is our route to a degree at Loughborough. You'll be doing your foundation program, and these are the schools that we have. And we do have a pre-master's program as well, and then you can progress to your relevant master's degree. And this is the pathway looks like. This is the general programs that we do have. This is not the modules or anything. If you need the modules separately, we can get you that later, but this is the look of an undergraduate pathway. And we do need a 60% pass mark for business and humanities, and as well as engineering and physical science. And you need IELTS progression level of 6.0, and then you will progress to your relevant degrees. And life sciences and art and design, again, this is how it looks like. And then again, pass mark is 60% and IELTS, as I said, and then progress to your relevant degrees. And when it comes to pricing, we do have 3 intakes now, which is September and January are the main intakes, where we start on 25th of September and it goes on until 24th of June. And we are starting the second semester in 29th of January and finishing on 2nd September. Meanwhile, we do have an October intake, which I said is the extended program, where students do not have entry requirements for IELTS, can join in October, do a pre-English session, and then move on to your degree in September as well. And pricing, as you can see, I have mentioned here for different programs, and the pricing differs. And the entry requirements, this is the general entry requirements. We do have entry requirements separately for separate country, but this is the general entry requirement for an undergrad student. And IELTS, when it comes to IELTS, we do need IELTS overall 5.0 and nothing less than 5.0 again. And the student should be 18 when they progress to their degrees. So probably a foundation student would be the age of 17. And this is a pre-master's program, which is we have only one pre-master's program, and then you can progress to your relevant discipline afterwards, be it any program that you prefer. And the pass mark is 50%. And then your IELTS is 6.5, is it? Yes, that I can't see much. And the program postgraduate pricing and dates, again, the same start date, and the tuition fee is quite similarly like undergrad programs as well. And you can get into the October program as well for pre-masters. And this is the entry requirement. As I said, it's a general entry requirement. You need a bachelor's degree or equivalent from a recognized university. And the IELTS is 5.5 overall. And we do have a 2-semester pre-master's program. But if it is extended, it's a 3-semester pre-master's program. And where are we located on campus Loughborough? We are located in the heart of the university, in the middle of the university, which is Herbert Manzoni building. It's a very nice, beautiful new building. And we do have 12 classrooms, and our class size will be 16. Not more than that. It's a very small class size. So the professors and teachers can work really close with our student and make sure that they progress to their relevant degrees. And you're very closer to the library, and you have the restaurants close by, as well as the accommodation is really close by, just 5 to 10 minutes walking distance as well. And living in Loughborough, as I said, we are located in Leicestershire, and we are a market town. We are not a big city, but we are a big market town, which is quiet and nice, and it's a very good environment for students, and also it's a very student friendly town. The population, I think, is mixed with students and academics, so it's very friendly and calm and quiet environment. And also you can find any cuisine because the cities, the town is diversified, the university is really diversified, so you can find any cuisine, be it Indian, Mexican, African, be it Chinese, anything you can find in Loughborough, so not a problem. And where are we located? We are in the middle of England, heart of England, and you can reach to any big cities within just 1 to 1.5 hours by train. And Leicester, we're just 9 minutes away. Nottingham, if you know University of Nottingham, we're just 20 minutes away by train. Sheffield, we are 24 minutes, and London, 77 minutes. So go on a weekend, come back on a Sunday and start your class. You can party, go to London, have fun, come back. So it's not that far. This is how it looks like. As you see, it's very friendly, very calm, and no hustle bustle, calm and quiet. It's good for studies as well. And city highlights, we do have everything like big brands. We do have parks, museums, theaters, be it any restaurants. So talking about accommodation, our accommodation is located in the middle of university, as I said, just 5 to 10 minutes walking distance to your classroom as well. And we help the student to get into our accommodation. And for our foundation students, we give them 3 years of accommodation, foundation year, and 2 years of bachelor's. And for the direct students, they give 2 years of accommodation in the university itself. This is our hall, and as you can see, this is our pricing for accommodation. Very beautiful new buildings as well. And undergrad students have 2 options, which are catered and self-catered. If you are taking catered, everything is cooked for you. The meal is prepared already. You just have to go pick or sit there, eat with your friends, or take away. Self-catered is you have to cook yourself. So mostly students prefer catered because they don't have the hassle of buying groceries, cooking themselves. They don't have to waste time on that. So they just have to pay for the catered accommodation and collect their meals, or go and take it in the restaurant. This is how it looks like. All new accommodation and beddings and everything is provided. And self-catered, as I said, for undergrad students as well, but for pre-master's students, only self-catered option is available, no catered option is available. And this is how the pricing looks like. And pricing may vary according to the bedroom type and contract length as well. This is how the self-catered accommodations look like. I know it's not the best pictures, but we're trying to give an imagination for you. So yes, that's it from me. And if you want to follow us, we are on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You can find a lot of testimonials. Our students speak there. And yeah, I'll hope to see you soon in Loughborough. And any questions, you can just drop in.
Hi, Coach Tush. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I will continue with
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll continue with our London Centre. So dragging everyone back from very peaceful Loughborough to London. And can I share my screen as well? At the moment, it doesn't allow me. Oh, it's good.
I just stopped sharing, so you can now.
Sure. Got a bit technical issue. I can't find it. Okay. Can you all see it well? Okay.
Yes, Chi. Yes, can see.
So, like I said, dragging everyone from very peaceful Loughborough to our one of the biggest city in Europe, London. So I am going to talk about our study options in London. Without talking about London, I can't go through to the university itself because the location is very, very important when you choose for a university. So from last year, London is officially #1 in the list of top cities in the world to study abroad. Not only just for students, London is also the world's city of choice, beating other cities like New York, San Francisco, Hong Kong, and Copenhagen. And let's take a very quick look at numbers as for why London deserves to be nominated #1. There are 9.6 million people living in London. 90,000 international students come and study in London every year. 300 languages spoken in London, more than any other cities in the world. There are 6 international airports. Over 70 Nobel Prize laureates have studied or worked at London universities before. I've also here listed 3 reasons to study in London. And first, London is a city connected to the world, and travel opportunities are one of the reasons why you should consider studying in London. 6 airports, like I've said, and 300 train stations with direct flights to all around the world and trains to destinations in the UK and Europe. So your time at university is also one of the best time to travel. And during the summer holidays, we can have up to like 3 months to plan for a trip anywhere in the world. And it doesn't matter if you are planning for a weekend in Paris or any interrail trips around Eastern Europe. London puts us in a great position to book cheap and fast travel. So it takes only just over 2 hours to Europe by train via Eurotunnel, including stops in France, Germany, Belgium, and Netherlands. It's like one morning you will be in 4 different countries. So domestic-wise, London is only a couple of hour train travel to other major cities such as Newcastle, Cambridge, Manchester, Liverpool. So inside city, there are thousands of buses and trains and tubes run day and night, 364 days of the year. So apart from Christmas Day. And second reason for choosing London as study destination is that London will never get you bored. And here are some of the city highlights to share with you if you have never been to London before. So every year here, there are thousands of people come from all over the world to visit London and experience the culture, the history, and the spirit. London boasts many beautiful parks where students can spend lunchtimes or afternoons or weekends, or take in some of the best views in the city from the banks of the famous River Thames, where you will see the London Eye, Big Ben, St. Paul's Cathedral, those big names. Even if you haven't been there, you must have heard of it. London is also home to over 200 museums, twice as many as New York. So some are located amongst the squares and gardens of South Kensington, but many are just distributed through the central London. It is a shopaholic stream from a jewelry that is 60,000 in Harrods, or to have vintage designed clothes and in Portobello Road Market. So we could always find a place to spend your money. So Oxford Street is the retail center with the highest concentration of shops in Europe. You will find every global high street chain there. So London is also famed for its live music scene, with everyone from up-and-coming unsigned bands to world-famous superstars playing every night of the week all over the city. So the O2 Arena near the Docklands is London's biggest music venue, and has hosted like Coldplay, Madonna, Kanye West, many more. So I have categorized 3 lists of things, including the best 3 things to do here. There are cool things to do and places to eat at very great price. These were for you to explore yourself and experience in London once you arrive here. So I will not go into more details for now, and you will be there to be the one to find and discover yourselves. So I do recommend you also to get in touch with SI UK after this webinar to get this shop list where I will share with them as well. Last but not least, the top quality of education and employability in London is great. I'm going to quote from an article published on the Times Higher Education and written by Jane Glaville, the Chief Executive Officer of London Higher, the Regional Associate for London's Higher Education Institution. So here she says, London is home to a diverse range of 40 mainstream universities and higher education colleges, ranging from large research-intensive higher education institutions, small specialist higher education institutions, locally embedded and also teaching-led higher education institutions, among all the others. So this concentration of high-quality higher education institutions provides London with a place on the global platform because their collective offering is vastly superior to almost all its counterparts. London's higher education institutions produce more than 130,000 skilled graduates every year, 70% of whom remain in the capital after graduation to work and provide a broad scale space. So here, I hope you are already excited at this point and get ready to plan for your study journey in with On Campus. There are several options for you to choose at On Campus, which I will go through in a minute. Just like London, On Campus will not fail you. We aim to help students to achieve more. The center I am going to recommend today is On Campus London. Now, before going to the center itself, I would like you all to take a few minutes with me to see where our students have progressed to last year after successfully completing our program. So just give me a second. I need to change my share screen. Sorry, everyone. I just need to find the higher education progression list for you. Just bear with me for a minute. Technical issues, sorry. How can I share another screen?
I think you might have to maybe just stop sharing this screen and share another screen.
Stop sharing this one. Sorry, everyone. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I would like everyone to take a few minutes to have a look and try to find the dream university, the name of your dream university there. So we have had students who progressed to City, University of London, Birkbeck University, Goldsmiths, Kingston, Loughborough, like Trisha has recommended, Queen Mary University of London. Oh, that's a long list for Queen Mary. Regent University of London, Royal Holloway University of London, SOAS, University of Southampton, Sussex, University of Westminster, London, University of York, Brunel, King's College, UCL, University of London, University of Bristol, University of Manchester, University of Reading, Derby University, which is not in London or in UK. Again, King's College, UCL, we have a decent number of students who progressed there last year. University of Bath, University of Leeds, UAL, so anyone who wants to study art and design, University of Arts London, Cardiff University, again KCL. I'll just go through some of the big names as well to share that with you. So here, you will find LSE, London School of Economics and Political Science. We have students who progress to Edinburgh University, Sheffield. Okay, let's go back to my presentation. So on-campus London is the one that I'm going to talk about for the next 10 to 15 minutes. So on-campus London is based at Birkbeck, University of London. The college itself is situated in the heart of University of London's central campus, next to many other universities of London colleges, including UCL, LSE, SOAS, and that you've seen in the list as well. So the fact that we are teaching at Birkbeck University of London, it also enables us to offer our students the opportunity to study in a world-class facilities in the heart of London, and provides our students with true university experience, helping our students to feel part of the university from day one. So how we prepare our students on the academic success. And on campus London, we work in partnership with a number of globally recognized institutions and nurturing world's leading knowledge, research, practices that have contributed towards real world impact and advancement. So it is an inspirational and mature environment which will prepare our students for future academic success at top UK universities, which you have seen a minute ago with me. So students at on-campus London can apply for progression to one of our partner university in London through UCAS or any other universities across the UK, such as LSE, University of Edinburgh, University of Manchester, with always the support from our outstanding higher education team based in the centre. On-campus London also has a proven track record of providing excellent higher education advices to help students progress to the best university in the UK. So I will go through more details on our 6 progression partner universities in a minute and share more information on our previous progression results as well. So a quick overall on our programs offered at on-campus London. Basically, it covers all levels of needs, from courses that prepares our undergraduate degree to postgraduate degree. Our undergraduate foundation year is 1 year preparatory course, allowing students to progress to an undergraduate degree. For student who is aiming to enter higher ranking universities through Pathway, International Foundation Program would be the best option to take. So when we see the progression list previously, so when you see students progress to LSE, University of Edinburgh or Manchester, those students, they took our international foundation programs. Master foundation program is available as 2 or 3 term program, offering the opportunity to progress to a wide ranging of master degree. So there are several routes of pathway programs that we offer at on-campus London, preparing students to study business, law, engineering, social science, humanities, and life sciences at top UK university. So our students' success is central to everything we do at On Campus London. We help students to achieve this from every angle. So choosing the right university is one of the most important decisions students will make. At On Campus London, we offer exceptional support to make university application easy and smart. So our higher education advisors will give you all the information, guidance, and support to make this decision from the very start of your program. So for undergraduates, we offer UCAS one-to-one appointments, UCAS drop-in sessions, open days, and guest lecturers, and we'll be helping students to apply up to 5 universities. Our higher education advisors also help arrange like interview practices, academic reference, test lectures and talks. So once our students received offers, the team will then review the offers for students and then support them to choose a second option if needed. And for master degrees application, we offer expert university application support as well, with the guidance on like researching degree programs and support with statement of purpose, arranging CV workshops and etc. So once our students receive offers, the team would then help to advise on choosing and confirming the offers. I would again like to share something different with you, a testimony from one of our previous students who has successfully progressed to LSE. Let me know if we are able to hear. Okay, that's fine.
Yes. Chi, if you don't mind, can you just increase a little bit of the volume?
Increase, okay.
Yes.
Technology and sound data center as
Chi, we are not able to hear very clearly.
Yeah, and what we can do, I'll share this video with you and for maybe sharing with students, but at the moment,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think students can try to see what Jess has said and from the subtitles, hopefully.
Yeah.
Just
Apologize. I'm aware that the you can't really hear what Jess has shared, but yeah, like I said, I'll share this video with SIUK. for you to, or share the link that you could access to it. But like I've said, student success is central to everything we do at On Campus London. It's great to see many of the top universities that recognizing students from On Campus London across our UFP, undergraduate foundation, international foundation, international year 1, and pre-master programs, through the university offers that they have received and the universities that they have been accepted. So moving ahead, I'm very proud to share that we work in partnerships with 6 universities of London colleges. I'll quickly go through our partner universities. One concerning of the time that we have left. Second, which is more importantly for you, like all our on-campus London students who are required to do their own progression research from day 1, it will also be good for you if you could also spend some time to do your own research and find the university of your heart. So Birkbeck University of London, that's where On Campus London is based at. Birkbeck is a world-class research and teaching institution delivering evening teaching. If you want to work part-time or full-time in the day, you could continue with your study in the evening with Birkbeck University. So the college is situated, like I've said previously, in the heart of University of London Centre campus, next to UCL, SOAS, LSE. So ranking-wise, Birkbeck is top 40 in the UK. Queen Mary, University of London, as previously also mentioned, is a member of the prestigious Russell Group of universities. It's ranked 19 in the UK and 117 in the world, according to the QS World Ranking. Top 10 in the UK for law, one of the leading universities for student experience. Royal Holloway, University of London, it is beautiful, beautiful campus in a very safe location, with plenty of experiences in the local areas, and it's very easy to access. It's ranked 22 in the UK at the moment. Royal Holloway is one of the top research-intensive institutions in the UK and is internationally recognized for excellent research and teaching across the art, science, social science, and management. Some of the rankings here. Goldsmiths, University of London. It was founded in 1891, so has been part of the University of London since 1904, which has been more than 100 years. Goldsmiths is based within London's vibrant New Cross. It is an area that has been described by the New York Times as a hub of creative talent. With good employability, Goldsmiths graduates work for Apple, Google, Tate, the BBC, and the NHS. Royal, can we see the PPT well?
No, Chi.
Oh. How about now? Does it come?
No, Chi,
No,
it's only the...
we can,
Ah,
yeah,
no.
we can.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not a tech guy. I'll just continue with our next partner university. So Royal Veterinary College. And it's very rare that we have students who is interested in this area, but it's ranked the 8th of vet school in the UK and Europe. Great employability again. 95 of the bioveterinary science students are in work only 6 months after finishing their study. Progression to this major is available through On Campus London as well. Our latest progression partner is St. George University of London. If you have not heard of St. George before, St. George is a specialist health university. So it shares a site with St. George Hospital and was the second institution in England to provide formal training courses for doctors. So guess who is the first one provide formal training? So Yeah, if you know the answer, but yeah, I'll announce it. It's University of Oxford. So St. George is the second one. So St. George, top 10 in the UK for research intensity. It is the only UK university based in a real working hospital. So this allows students access the patients and facilities for training and development. It is also #1 in student perspective. So just concerning about time, I think I'll just finish here and with my recommendation of university study option inside London. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. And
yes, so Chi, I have compiled a list of questions that we have students have asked here as well as on YouTube. So I'm just going to start asking the questions. So the first question actually is going to be very lengthy, but the student has asked, can you please again explain the pre-master's program?
Is it for Loughborough or overall the pre-master program?
The student hasn't mentioned.
Yeah, so pre-master program is essentially a preparatory course to help students whose academic or IELTS is slightly lower compared to the direct entry. So students will be study a few modules, including English and the modules that relevant to the degree that students want to progress to. For example, if students want to study business, they will be learning mathematics and business management or research skills. And for students who want to progress to study like biomedicine, they will be studying like chemistries, life science route, relevant subjects. And also, so students will be prepared both on improving the English qualification, English ability, and also be prepared to the relevant subjects that they will be studying in the university, the master degree program as well.
Okay.
Hope this makes sense.
Yes. The next question. So actually there's a student who is asked in specifics to, let me just check again. So the student has asked how much IELTS score is required at London universities and colleges. I think it's Birkbeck and Royal Holloway.
So there are two entry requirements that is relevant to the program. So first is the student, when you apply to our preparatory course. So for undergraduate foundation program, students can be admitted to our program with IELTS overall, but it has to be UK via IELTS. UK via IELTS overall 4.5 or equivalent with writing in 4.5 as well, and no other sub-skills that is below 4.0. So this is the entry requirement for going onto our program. And in terms of progression, there will be progression criteria. Each university has different progression criteria, but essentially it's similar to university's direct entry requirement. Usually it would be around 6.0 or 6.5. Birkbeck would admit our English score instead of asking students to take another IELTS score. So our English module will be recognized with around, I think it's 65%, which is equivalent to 6.5 in IELTS. I hope this answers your question.
You're on mute, Shagun. Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you so much. So the same student has another question. Can I study foundation when I have a bachelor's and a master's degree, but I want to study a second bachelor's degree in biomedicine?
I think this would require a case-by-case assessment from our center director on the academic aspect. Yeah, for the moment, I haven't had any cases like that before, but yeah, definitely, if you want to study a second bachelor degree, you can put an application through with SIUK, and we can refer your case to our center head for a secondary review.
A student has asked, can I have an email for on campus?
There is a general phone numbers published on our website, but as SIUK, we have been working with them as our trust partner agent. If you have any inquiries around courses, feel free to talk with them first, and they most of the I believe they will clear your questions as well. But if you still prefer to speak to us, feel free to ring us. There is a phone number on our website which you can find and contact us through that.
Thank you, Chi. We have another question. When can we apply for accommodation at St. George's College of London?
Accommodation is centrally managed by our accommodation team. So usually once our student has paid and confirmed that study place with us, our accommodation team would then approach to the students to provide the latest availabilities of accommodation options. So all of our on-campus London students stays in 2 different accommodations in London. But yeah, like I said, availability changes every day. So if you are interested to study with us this November or next January, it's better that you start with the academic application first and then secure your place, and then our accommodation team will contact you to help you with the accommodation options that is available with us. I would also want to address that I didn't really cover in the presentation. Our November intake is still available for application, and it will be like 1 month of English program before the January pathway programs. So it is the very ideal programs for students who want to settle in prior to their pathway program has started, and to have some English additional English curriculums to study. And also for Loughborough, October intake is still open for new applications. So if you have unfortunately missed the September intake, October and November intake is still open for you to apply, and we still have time to apply for the visa and arrive in the center to study.
Thank you, Chi. Students, if you have any further questions, can you all please call on campus on the phone? Thank you, Chi. Thank you, Tush, so much for joining. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you
Bye-bye.
so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.